So this is a show that I'm watching from RT.com. I'm watching it on YouTube. It's called the Keiser Report with Max Keiser. He's interviewing some guy from Mexico that's advocating silver currency. He's been advocating that Mexico adopt a parallel silver currency in circulation at the same time as the peso, but it hasn't taken ground there. But now, so Max Keiser apparently brings him on the show so that he has an opportunity to advocate this for Greece because of the perilous financial situation that they find themselves in. Well, you know what? Social situation that they find themselves in. And so this guy shares his idea, and I think what this little clip that I'm about to press play on is, well, we'll look at it. I'll just play it, and then we'll go from there.
So you have contacts down there with Alexia, correct?
No, but I would like to. I've traveled to Greece. If my presence were desired, I would gladly go to talk about this.
Would it help if Stacy and I went down there with you to talk to the folks?
It would help enormously. And now, if Tsipras does not win this coming election, because you know the powers that be are mobilizing to change public opinion over to the side of the conservatives who want to chain down the people to this terrible austerity and to continue taking on additional bailout loans, which only increases their debt more and more and more. It's crazy.
I'm all for it. Let me ask you something. Do you have your own jet?
Yes, I do.
Let's do it. That's all I need. That's all I needed to hear. Stacy, we're going down to Athens with Hugo. We're going to get this revolution in full gear. You know, anyone with a jet, I'm there. Hugo, Selena's Price, we're out of time. Thanks so much for being on the Keiser Report.
Thanks a lot.
So, this to me is very similar to what Julian Assange is doing with his show The World Tomorrow, which is also aired on RT. You can find it on Hulu or go to RT.com. But Julian Assange interviewing basically, I call it the global network of revolutionary of the revolution, but it's still independent operations community. It's got to be community to one degree, but there's a global force that I think we haven't figured out how to address. But anyways, Max Keiser going to Greece with this guy literally is a game changer. And the way we gauge this, you have to gauge this, the response of the states to even this statement is important to monitor, as well as in the event that he's just not BSing and that he actually goes. This guy, I believe, wants to go. Max Keiser might just be sensationalizing it, but I don't think so. He gets around, and I think that he really wants to go. But state responses, because remember what the state response has been to Julian Assange. Now, if this is a legitimate threat, it will have a legitimate response. So I say, we shall see. But if it's not a legitimate threat to the status quo and the powers that be, then Max Keiser will be in Greece with this guy in Greece, and they'll have this big conference, and Greece will talk about this, and Greece will talk about that, and Greece might even adopt it. But if there isn't a resistance from the state, then I'm sorry.